So Winter Wildcards Roy Keane has just been released and he's a left back. But the question is he worth the grind? And if he is, what's the best way to do him? So we've got all three of these SBCs done. We have a bronze 11, silver 11, and also a silver team for the loan. So let's get all these done, because the funny thing is, once you kind of take away all this, the daunting number of 6 SBCs literally halves. It's absolutely crazy that you've just got to remember that half of these SBCs literally don't cost more than 4,000 coins and predominantly should have, I'd say, all of these requirements in your club or very accessible in the club straight off the bat. So we have got the loan finished. I would always recommend, especially with any icon, if you've got a loan to start with, try and have a look at it first. Don't just go out and do an SBC if they have got a loan, as we get to try them out first and see if he fits your team. As when it comes to stats, it's a 3-star, medium high, 5'11", left back. He can still play centre mid, which is always nice. Left mid, left wing back, 82 on the pace, 85 defending, which is nice. Good physicals. Dribbling wise, agility, balance could do with some work, but composure's good. Passing's decent. Not really too much shooting. And he does have the slide tackle playstyle plus amongst 6 other playstyles as well. So to start with, he looks a semi-decent left back. The question is, does he take out Havertz already? So to get this SBC done, we need 2 Team of the Weeks, an 84 rated team, an 85 and an 86. The Team of the Weeks are in the 86 and the 84, so straight away the first thing I'd be doing to grind out this SBC is going into the upgrades and obviously finishing off 2 83 plus player picks. To be honest, regardless of what you get, if it is 2 83s, the 86 might need a little bit of more care, but realistically that should be fine for an 86 rated squad. So first things first, get your daily login done if you have missed any days. If you haven't missed any days, this should generically just be a 2 rare gold pack. So naturally, you'll be able to get that and just get a 2 rare golds. That's literally it. We got our fun yesterday with an 84 times 20. We did manage to save on to an 83 times 10 or 20 because I am not doing Coman. But this could literally be pretty much nearly half of the SBC completed just off this one. Plus we do have a lot of objectives still to go that you can obviously utilize to get more packs. So we've got 4 packs saved up already. I know 3 of them are going to be just these common ones, so we're just going to cycle through them really quickly. Naturally, you can sell any of these, so if you find the French League, you might find a little bit of value. Predominantly, I'm okay with coins. I sell the high-rated stuff and kind of keep the low, because naturally, it's always good for the club. And then we get rid of the 3 gold common. Again, tradable. I would sell them or not, depending on your coin value. And then we've got the 2 here. So we've got 1 from the daily login. This just is an extra gold builder. For 1 bronze, you might as well. At the minimum, if you do get a special, then you're laughing. If it's 2 80s, then at least they're going into the club. Now we have the 83 times 20. Let's see what we can get. It's going to be gold to start with. Dutch is going to be Virgil. Delete double. Take the double. Okay, delete and who? We have got, Katoto, 88 rated. So that's not bad. 88 and 86 is good for the start. And we get a lot of 84s then. And in duplicate, we get an 83. That is a lot of 83s, but we could still make that work. That is not a problem whatsoever. So a lot of them, this could pretty much easily finish off the 84 rated squad with a lot of 83s, meaning that we only have 2 left. So depending on where your club's sitting at, really, this SBC is not going to cost that much to get grinded, but it depends on if you've already done somebody like a Havertz. I do think Havertz looks the better card, and all these ways are going to be it's not repeatable for any SBC. These are the standard. So for instance, if I wanted to do Havertz, I'd still do 1 Team of the Week pick, and then we've got to grind out an 84 and an 87. I would say he looks better personally. From personal experience of playing on a friend's account, seeing him in the game, I've just heard he's better naturally. When it comes to Roy Keane, I will be doing a review on the 3rd channel to obviously give my full opinion, because he's a different card. He's totally different position. I don't know if I'd even play him as a left back, to be honest. Judging that he can still play centre mid, I'd probably still go there with an anchor, to be honest with you. So left back is just an initial position, but in terms of this SBC, it should be very easy to grind out. So when it comes to my club, how I would set this out, I would definitely be starting with the highest rated squad first. Naturally, I would check my informs. I think I've got 2 of them already, so there is 2 that I could actually use straight off the bat. But like I said, grind out the team of the week picks first, and then you've got them sorted, because then the next part of this is actually getting the squad. So if we don't have them in the club, I'm going to assume you don't, we need 86, 85 and 84. So realistically, I need 10 players, 10 players and 11 players, because naturally you've got your 2 team of the weeks there. So in total, I need a solid amount of higher rated players, not necessarily too high, which is always going to be on our side. So the first steps first, I would do the daily tradable one. So I'll grind this out, get this done, and we'll open the pack. And there we go, nice and easy. Also, keeping in a cheeky little player that we got for duplicate. So this is going to be a tradable pack. Like I say with any tradable pack, sell it, sell it, sell it. Because if you've not got the coins, this is going to be an easy way that you're going to get at least somebody of an 82 plus and hopefully some good value out of it. We managed to get an inform. Perfect. France, left mid. Oh, it's Coman. No, it's not. It's Burnley. No double. Who's it going to be? I don't even know. I thought it was Coman to start with. Odobert, 83 rated, regardless, coins. We love Team of the Weeks on a tradable pack because literally at some point he will be 45,000 coins. So that is absolutely golden. With the rest of the players, because I've got a Team of the Week, you could option to keep the players. Again, depending on coin value, I would personally just get rid of them unless you are sitting on millions. If you've got millions, then fair enough. You wouldn't necessarily need to hold on to too much, but with Team of the Year coming around the corner, sell everything. Luckily, if you're buying packs as well, it's one of them that you can kind of keep stuff and kind of keep the coin total at some point there. So once we've done that one, that's the challenge is done. We've sold anything that's tradable. We can obviously get some coins from that. Then we want to be looking at the upgrade packs. So we've still got the winter wildcard crafting. We have got the 80 plus player picks that have actually been really decent. We'd have done the 83 team of the week already. And then naturally we've got the daily gold. We've also got the daily bronze and silver that we can do. And also an 85 double that is going to come in clutch if we are trying to do that higher rated SBC for Roy Keane. So with the daily bronze and daily silver, it does require only one bronze player or one silver, so get that done as well. It's easy, it's free, you get loads of, well, I say loads, you get about 12 cards for just one bronze. You might as well, because the main thing with the gold one is, if you're doing the League SBC, if you're following this method, then it's gonna just be easy cards for you that you can get by using bronze and silvers. Any golds that you can get without using golds is a big dub, so don't miss the golds. You can do 3 in a day, you get 33 golds, 3 rares, 30 commons, and that's going to help us with the main gold that is the premium mixed upgrade. So when it comes to this, you've got the League Gun one, which is 6 players from one team. When I'm doing this one, personally, all I would do is go into the League Gun, because naturally that's where I'm going to find a lot of my players, and straight away the first team, there's 6. So easy enough, I'd put them 6 in. I would then go to the Eredivisie. We would then go lowest to highest, and I would just cycle through all of them to finish off the rest. I'd then, every time I do in the League one, that is the process I repeat. As you bring in players, you should always get a decent amount back. This pack, I would sell as it's a jumbo gold, it's tradable. Then we've obviously got the Bundesliga and Serie A, a small prime gold players pack. I would do the exact same. I would normally use 5 Bundesliga, 6 Serie A. The next time round, flip it over if you can remember. 5 Serie A, 6 Bundesliga. Try and go for the lowest possible. So for instance, if you are doing Bundesliga as the low one, what I would tend to do is go low to high. I'd look through the Bundesliga and hopefully I should have a couple of silvers, so I'd use them first. Then what I would do, say for instance the Serie A is the lowest one, I've just done the silvers there, so I know that's fine. I would then go high to low, obviously put gold on, potentially you can go untradeable on if you really want, and I'd pick out of the 80s. Even though it's a 77 rated squad, it means I keep more golds in, so when it comes to the really tough point where I don't have bronze or silvers left, I've got enough to keep the rating nice and going, and obviously I'll be fixing the club as we keep going there. Do the exact same for the Prem and La Liga. Predominantly, you might not be able to use silvers in this as it is 79 rated, so you might have to flex with it, but realistically, I use 75s and 80s. It equals itself out quite nicely. When it comes to the Lib and Sud, it's a little bit harder because I predominantly go off what I've already got in the club. Because I know I did it today, I know I don't have a Cavani or a Fernandez. These are the 2 that I do buy. They do come in on Xbox and PlayStation about 2.5 each, I think still. I know Cavani does dip and go up sometimes. Is he about 2.2? Yeah, oh, so he's even less now, to be honest. So he's about 1.7. I know he went up because of the SBC, the objective that you could do. And then I'd just sprinkle in what players I've got. Obviously, you just keep buying everybody. If you've not got the full team, buy the rest, because naturally from selling here you manage to get an inform, it's paid for 2 times round. You then get the untradables here, anything duplicate that is untradable that obviously you can put either back into the premium mixed, or if not, would go into any of these upgrades. You could pick between the 80 pick or the winter wildcard. Obviously the winter wildcard would give you objectives complete, whereas the 80 plus pick gives you the chance of missing a duplicate rather than having the free players that could be a duplicate. Once you've done that, you keep going round until you get duplicate high rated players. If you don't have enough to do a full squad of Roy Keane, then obviously you could do one of these, or you put it into Roy Keane. As he's not that expensive, you should be able to get this done relatively quickly. He's only 86, 85 and 84. Have fun with it. Let me know down below what you think, and I'll be checking Roy Keane out in about an hour. So check on that channel, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.